Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've been on. Had some family stuff on. It's been a bit sad. We lost a family member that was close to us, and so it's on my husband's side. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. Um, we just lost him a few days ago, so we're still in the emotions phase and shock phase, and just trying to figure out what to do next. Haven't even gotten to the who gets what phase, which is always rough because that's all anybody wants is the stuff, the money, whatever. So thankfully we don't have to deal with that just yet, but we know it's coming, and that's part of the stress. But yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been on. That aside, it really does show you the true nature of people. And I kind of wanted to talk about that today because, people will show you exactly what you mean to them if you let them. It's one of those things where, there's something that I read a little bit ago that says something along the lines of a weed is just a plant that's in the wrong place, basically. Like, that somebody doesn't want somewhere. Because, if you think about your garden, you got weeds, you don't want them in your garden, right? Because it's going to suffocate your plants, it's going to, overgrow them, whatever the case. So it's a plant that you don't want in your space. And it made me really think, because it's that way with people too. If you start feeling like the weed, it's probably because you're not in the right garden. Flowers may be beautiful, but they can also be dangerous. There's a really cool garden in, I believe it's Europe, England. It's called like the Garden of Death. And the flowers are very beautiful. All of the fauna is beautiful. But it'll kill you. And if you're a weed growing in that garden, it's probably going to kill you. So really look at the people that you surround yourself around and how they choose to treat you. And what you have to do for them to like you, for them to treat you with respect. And decide whether or not you're putting in more effort than they are. Decide whether or not the effort that you put in is worth your time. It's not worth their time. It's whether or not it's worth your time to invest in those people, because that's exactly what you're doing, right? If you think about it, time is precious because we only have so much of it. Some people look at it as, we have 100 years. Other people look at it as, life is fleeting. And tomorrow you could not wake up, kind of thing. And regardless of how you look at it, it's still time that you will not get back. So why spend it either doing something you hate or with people that don't really like you? Those people are just using you for what you have or what you can do. It's a waste of time. Those people are not worth your time. Because if they're not reciprocating, then that's not a good relationship, whether it be friendship or otherwise. You want people that have the same values that you do. You want people that have the same morals that you do. Because, I mean, as much as I'm somebody who can be friends with, all different types, regardless of, what category that type is in, there are still some people that I just don't want in my personal circle, want in my close circle. And remember, blood doesn't make you family. There are many, many, many people that I have had in my family over the years that I no longer talk to. Because regardless of whether or not I'm related to them, doesn't mean that they would be there in a pinch, doesn't mean that they would step up when I need them. And that's family to me. Family to me are people who you can rely on, people who will be there, people who will have your back. That's family. And blood relation does not make you family. It's the people who are actually present that do. And I'm not saying that you have to call your friends family. I'm just saying that if your blood family can't step up for you, then just because they're family doesn't mean that you have to be present for them. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your mental health, right? Let me show you this canna lily real quick. Sorry. Look how beautiful she is. She's getting there. She'll start blooming. I'll show you that too. Alright guys, for my little tangent today, I hope you have an amazing day. Remember that no matter what happens, you are strong, you are resilient, you will get through it, and if you change your mindset, instead of it being hard to it being challenging, you'll solve it. Alright guys, have a great day.